Hello everyone, my name is Bijay and I'm a Microsoft MVP in SharePoint. In today's video, we are going to discuss about Microsoft List. So this is a new Microsoft 365 app or Office 365 app which has been already released worldwide and people have started using it. So I thought let's make some video on this. So today's video we will discuss basically what is this Microsoft List, and then I'll show you how you can create this list app or how you can use this from Microsoft 365, as well as we will see how we can create and use this Microsoft List from Microsoft Teams as well. Now what is exactly this Microsoft List? So Microsoft List is like an app, Office 365 app, like your Word, Excel, PowerPoint or Yammer, OneNote, anything. They have come up with another app which is Microsoft List, and as the name suggests, it is to track information and organize those information. And also you can create views, you can customize the views, you can change how you want to display the data and according to your business requirement. And also you can create and apply rules and alerts, notifications, everything you can do. So here you can use this Microsoft List to track issues, assets, contact, inventory, anything. And also there are various list templates are available that you can use. So basically you can use a list template. There are a lot of templates are there. You can use that. You can customize them according to your business requirement. And you can easily share the list with other users. And then I will show you how we can create the list app. Basically you can create this a list from Microsoft List app. You can create it from Microsoft Teams if you want to use, and also you can use the Office app. From there you can create this list. And not only this, you can also integrate Power Automate. That means you can customize the list using Microsoft Power Apps, and also you can create some alerts or workflows by using Power Automate. So those things you can do. Now what I analyzed on this Microsoft List app is, okay, we have a SharePoint list. Now what is the difference? So whether we should use SharePoint online list or we will use this Microsoft List app. Now couple of things in fact I noticed. One thing is when you are creating a list in SharePoint, you have to create a SharePoint site and then you can create. And the permission that you want to manage, so you will have to manage with the permission from the SharePoint site. And if you want to share with other users, you want people not to see it, in those scenarios the permission thing you have to handle in the list wise. But whatever you do, you have to create a SharePoint online site and then you have to do it. But in this case, like you are using any other app, you can use that. Apart from that, like adding columns, customizing this, creating alerts, customizing using Power Automate or Microsoft Power Apps, these things are same. In fact, most of the things are available on the SharePoint online sites or SharePoint online list. Then how it will be different? Another thing is when you are creating a list, it allows you to create a list by using the templates. So there are a lot of professional templates are there, a lot of premium templates are there that you can use. And the other one is it is tightly integrated with Microsoft Teams. So you will get this Microsoft List app in the Teams itself. Now what I'll do is I will open first of all the admin center. You can see here you can have your Office 365 credential wherever you are, but you can click over this app launcher and then you can see lists. And if you do not find it, you can click on all apps and you will be able to see this list. Now when you click this, it will open another app. So if you'll see here now, you can see here this is Microsoft List, and here is an option where you can create a list. So you can simply click over here, create a list, then you will be able to see the list here. You can click on this icon, you can see, and then you can add into the favorites. So this is an existing app which I have created. or existing list which I have created, and I can add into the favorite like this. So what I will do is we will create a list first. So you can click over plus new list, and when you will do this, you can see it is allowing you to create a blank list, or like our custom list in SharePoint Online. We have list which we can create from from Excel, and another one is from existing list. And these three options are available in SharePoint Online list also. That means if in a SharePoint Online site, if you want to create a list from an Excel, you have that option. If you want to create from an existing list, you have that option. So this is not new, these things are there. But these templates, you can see there are a lot of templates are available on this. Issue tracker, employee onboarding. So these are the templates, and you can use these templates. Now then, suppose here I'll click on this blank list, and the list screen that you will see here, the create list screen, is little different from the SharePoint Online site list. So in this case, you can see here it is asking for a name. For example, I will say training courses, and then there is a description. So this is a list for training courses. And the other things you can see here, it is allowing you to select a color. So let's say I'll select this color, this purple color, and then you can select an icon for this. You can see here, let's say I'll select this one. Then you can now look at this here. You can either add to my list, so it's kind of a category, or whatever the list you can see here, my list. And or you can, in fact, you can create in a SharePoint site. So when you will say save it, so it will create over there. So I'll simply select my list, because it make no sense to create or save it somewhere else. You can, in that case, you can go to the SharePoint Online site and create it from there. Maybe I'll create some other video on that, but let's, in this scenario, I'll save it to the my list and then click on create. So once you click on create, you can see here now this is a list, and this list I can see it now. So the security is, or the list is shared or with me only. If I want to share with any other user, then I can share that, like how I can with SharePoint Online list. I'll also show you that. Now if you look at this, this is your list. You can see here the color, the icon, everything coming here. This is the name of the list. You can click and add it to your favorite. Apart from that, you can click on new item, and you have the option where you can click on this, where you can create a new item. You have the option for save, cancel, you can edit form. These things are exactly similar how it is there in SharePoint Online list. And if you want to create column, you can click over here, you can create column on this. So this is how you can create a list. And if you want to go to the settings, then click over here and then go to the list settings. So gear icon and then list settings. These are the things which are related to Office 365, but this one is for the list. Now once you have that, if I'll go back, you'll be able to see now. See, there are two lists. So this one is that we have created now. So you can see this is coming under the recent list. Now there is 3 dot over here. You can see open actions. If you click over here, you can customize it, you can share it, or you can remove from list. So if I'll click on customize, you can actually change the color here. For example, I'll select orange. I'll change the icon here. I click on save. You can see it is changed the icon and the color. And same way, if I'll click on share, it will open the share, and I can share with other users. You can see, you can just put the email address or the name, and then you can click over grant access, and they can access this list. So this is how you can create and use a list in the Microsoft List app. Remember, it is a list like app, which is like other apps. There are a lot of apps when you will click on this app launcher, and list is one. And now I will show you how we can create it in Microsoft Teams. So if we'll go here, now let us say this is Microsoft Teams. I'll come here in general, and then I'll click on add a tab. So when you click on add a tab, it will show you all the options, and here you can see list. if you'll use it, then it will come in the first, else you'll get it somewhere, or you can search for it. So I'll click on list, and then you can see here, so it is saying that you save this to finish adding list to the channel. It's now, if you'll see here, it didn't ask us to provide a name or anything. That will come in the next step. So click on save, and here you can see now it is asking us if you want to create a list or you can add an existing list. So suppose we have two lists are there. If you want to add this as a tab, here you can select this option. If you want to create a new list, click over here, create a new list, and you have the same screen. You can see you can create a blank list, you can create from an existing list, or you can select a template. In this case, let me select this template. You can see by default it is showing like this. All these columns, these things we will discuss in some other videos how these things are coming. But once you have that, then you can click over use template down over here, and once you come here, it is asking us the name. You can provide your name, you can provide a template, the color, description, and an icon, and then click over create. So once you click over create, the list would be added to this tab. You can see here now this is your list. You can see there's many columns are there. That's the reason you can see the scrolling, because there are a lot of columns are there by default. Over here you can do all these things how we do in the SharePoint online model list. You can click on new item. You can see this is how you can create this. This is quite little different how it is appearing in this particular app. So you can add an item. Let's say I'll say test, and then you can save it. So you can see one item has been added, and this is how you can add item to the SharePoint, to the list app here in this particular Microsoft Teams. You can see here this item has been created now. So this is just we saw how we can create this, or how we can use this Microsoft list app through our browser from the Microsoft 365 app launcher. And then also we saw how we can create a list by using the Microsoft list app in Microsoft Teams as well. We will see some other videos where we can do some customization. We will see how we can add columns. All these things we'll see in the other videos. It will come very soon. So if you want similar kind of videos, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. You will get a lot of free videos on SharePoint, Office 365, SPFX, Power Platform. All these tutorial videos you will get it free. I have also written a complete article on the same. I'll put the link in the video description. You can have a look at that. So thank you and have a nice day.